Our next chapter is on radicals, or what's sometimes called roots. So the square root is the opposite of squaring. And that's why the names sound similar. So if you take 5 and square it, you get 25. So the inverse operation is if you take the square root of 25, you get back to 5. The cubed root is the opposite of cubing. So you can say opposite, you could say inverse. If you take 2 and cube it, you get 8. If you take the cubed root of 8, you get back to 2. So on the calculator, the cubed root command is in the math menu, and then the fourth root command is also in the math menu. We'll take a more detailed look on that when we get to one where it is a cubed root or fourth root. Radicals of negative numbers. We can't take the square root of a negative number. And this is really because a negative times a negative equals a positive. So there's no way that I can multiply the same number by itself and get a negative number. So we can't take the square root of a negative number. We can, however, take the cube root of a negative number, because 3 negatives times each other is equal to a negative. So we can't take even roots of negative numbers, but we can take odd roots of negative numbers. Okay, so let's look at number 1. The square root of 16, that is 4. The square root of 169, if you want to use the square root key, it is on your calculator as well. It's second and then x squared, and then you type 169. So if you don't know it, you can use that, and you'll get 13. And then the square root of negative 25, this is not real. This is not a number. So those will be your answers.